Hello, all the ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jonathan Jane. Today is March 16, 2020. Right now is roughly about 4:30 p.m. We are standing in Fremont, California, at Lake Elizabeth. If you couldn't tell in my background, this is a park, Lake Elizabeth in Fremont, California. The reason why I make this video is kind of want to show you guys a little bit about Fremont and kind of talk about a little bit about myself. But anyway, before we begin, I want to show you guys my bike. Today we'll be rocking with Specialized. I don't know much about the bikes, but I've been told by my roommate that this is a pretty good bike. I don't know if that's the model with maybe just some sort of sticker, but anyway, we'll be rocking with Specialized. I haven't, just for a little bit of disclosure, I haven't been riding bike for a long time, so I actually got this out from the garage, wiped it down. It was so dusty, I wiped everything down. So yeah, we'll be riding this today. The bike rack that I have is Hollywood model number HR200Z. If you watch my previous video, I was showing you guys how to attach my bike onto it, but overall it's pretty good. Anyway, let's get started. Okay guys, so before we begin and before I start talking about the Lake Elizabeth, I want to quickly show you guys, this is the main parking lot. So today is Monday. It's not that bad. It's a beautiful day. Supposed to rain this whole week, but I don't see any rain. I do see some cloudiness on over the hills, but everything looks good. I got my bike out, I parked my car, ready to go. There is a lot of parking. This is the main parking lot, but there is another small parking lot junction over there. This is actually the senior center. So that's the first introduction, senior center, small parking lot right there. There's another parking lot right there in the front when we get to it. Picnic area, there's a lot of picnic area at Lake Elizabeth. So I will be recording this myself as well. And since I'm recording, I'll be using one hand. I will be doing a lot of pause as well. All right guys, we are moving. Wow, this bike feels really good. I haven't rode this bike for over a decade or something, long time, but anyways, it feels great. So we are moving along. You can see some geese around. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm actually using my phone. Actually, I've been using my phone all this time. So you got the senior center right there. I'm not really sure what building that is, but it's kind of like a community center. They host events and stuff like that. And this dome shape, wherever look like one of those Japanese samurai hat, is for music and events, stuff like that, for outlink. You do see a lot of geese and ducks around here, and these kind of birds. I do not recommend people feeding these wild animals. Not that I hate them or anything like that. It just for their benefit, for their health reason, you shouldn't be feeding them. You shouldn't domesticate them, I guess what you call it. You got yourselves a small kids park right here. This was added in, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago. I remember long ago this wasn't here. For those of you guys who doesn't know, I've been living in Fremont for almost 20 years now, and I've been around, and a lot of stuff is added. There's a restroom right there, a parking lot on that side. Let's see what else. So the main lakes. So we're getting to a bridge right now. Wooden bridge. In summer, there's actually a lot of kids playing on this. I don't know what you call it, tiny lakes or man-made creek right here. and it go directly out to the lake. And in between, this is actually newly added. It wasn't here before. This is the original trail, and you got a restroom, you got a water drinking fountain right there. All the drinking fountain has a area just for the dog. So yeah, but we won't be going this way. I want to show you guys this route, because this is actually newly added, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know exactly how long, but I will show you that it all leads to the same area. So yeah, this is just a little bit further. It goes around. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, can you guys see me? All right, so we're moving. Yeah, so this is newly added. A lot of kids play around this area. On the floor is padded with rubber, so it's really nice. You could jump and stuff like that, but still wear your shoes though. I do not recommend taking your shoes off. Yeah, so Lake Elizabeth is sort of like the Central Park of Fremont. It's kind of like New York. You got the Central Park. Yeah, so this is basically Fremont Central Park. There's a parking lot right there. This is a water slide that they built in maybe 2 years ago. I tried it once. It's pretty small. It's only open during summer. Yeah, and another water fountain. You got yourselves a restroom right here on this side. I do want to make comments that at nighttime there is a lot of cat. I guess you call it then stray cat. There's a lot of stray cat around. There's a parking lot right here. So if you were going towards the left side of the trail, you have to connect it towards that side. So this is the parking lot. This is another entrance. It is pretty new, newly built parking lot that they added. It wasn't here before this. So yeah, from time to time you see people are taking photos. You got those professional people with a long camera. Hey, is that my coworker? I think that's Emily sitting down next to the seat. I think it is her. Maybe I'll go say hi. I'm not sure. Huh. Actually, that was Emily, actually. My coworker. But anyway, I'll drop by and say a hi in a few minutes. But anyway, I'm actually backtracking right now, showing you guys. We're turning around. But yeah, that's the lake. I have a friend who told me, he actually lived here longer than me. He told me that when he was around a long time ago, Lake Elizabeth used to be really clean and people could actually swim inside the lake. Information is provided by my friend Hui. Yeah, he told me that people used to swim in this lake. It was clear and clean, but apparently I guess all these geese and birds came around, and now there's a lot of ducks, and you know, water is sort of polluted and it's green and brown, so now people doesn't swim in here anymore, but they do a lot of fishing, so you could fish here. But anyway, I've been backtracking, so I'm going to, I guess you say, make a U-turn and then go backwards. So anyway, if I go around, it'll hit that restroom, and that's what the bridge is at. So anyway, we'll go around. So for those of you guys who doesn't know me, well, anyway, sorry for changing the subject. So I'm pretty new. Well, I'm not really new. I have posted a few, sorry, excuse me. I have posted a few videos on YouTube before. But I feel like I'm still a newbie. I'm for sure definitely a newbie to this YouTube thing. And yeah, so I have been given suggestions from my coworker, my friends, and different people about how to improve my video. And one suggestion, comments that my coworker have been telling me is that I should be making more comments on my video, commentary. I don't know if you guys can see me. Yeah, so I should be making more comments, not just recording it. So I'll try my best to make more comments. So yeah, a little bit information about myself. Yeah, I went to elementary school in Fremont. I actually graduated from Patterson. I went to 6th grade. Was the 5th? I don't remember. Elementary. I didn't go to 6th. Yeah, 6th grade, Patterson, in Fremont, California. And then after that, hello, Emily. Oh, she's listening to music. She couldn't hear me. But anyway, so yeah, 6th grade, and then after that I went to Centerville for 7 and 8, junior high school, Centerville. Graduated from there. Excuse me, on your left. Thank you. So I went to Centerville, and then where else? Oh yeah, after I graduated from Centerville, I went to Washington High in Fremont. Back then, Washington was majority Caucasian. You don't see a lot of Asian, but in the mid 2000 or early 2000, I see a lot of Asian, Chinese started moving to Bay Area, especially Fremont. I started noticing a lot of Asian, specifically certain region in China, northern part of region from China. That's what I noticed, and of course a lot of Indian as well. But I'm not judging anything. It's a good thing, I think. So yeah, so this is the side. I see they clean up a lot. Usually you get a lot of bushes around here that grew up pretty tall. I don't know if you guys could hear me. I'm not using any mic or anything. I'm just using the built-in mic on the phone. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so you get people riding bikes around here. Saturday, Sunday, it get really packed, the parking lot. It's really hard to find parking here because sometimes you are allowed to have boats in the lake. Sometimes some people might bring their boat here, do fishing, whatever thing that they do, recreational sports in this lake. Another thing that people like about this lake, or Lake Elizabeth, so much is that it's like the center of the Fremont, like the central of the Fremont. You got your golf right there, straight ahead. If you guys see it, you got golf, you got soccer field, baseball field, you got basketball, you got dog shelter. We'll get to it. So another thing is that this is actually newly built. I guess it's a train track. Well, it's not really a train. It's a track, but it's a boat track. Maybe a year or 2 years ago, they built this. So right now the boat actually go along straight to Warm Spring. Before it ends at the Fremont main station, but now it goes directly to the south Fremont, to the Warm Spring. So it actually cut through the Lake Elizabeth. Man, it's a beautiful day. I really should get back into money. So there's also a pull-up bar right here. I see someone's training right there, pull-up bar. Military style. That's pretty cool. My first time seeing. They are training right now. That's good. I'm not really sure about how long is Lake Elizabeth. Maybe a mile or two, maybe a mile and a half. So another thing that I kind of want to talk about is the coronavirus. I know you guys all probably heard of it if you live in, well, any part of the world, because right now it's not just a regional, but it's a global news. You know, first it started in China, but now apparently China is kind of have full control over it. Now it's US time. You know, United States has been spreading like crazy, like a wildfire these days. So there's a lot of shutdown, especially this week. You know, I have this whole week off because of coronavirus. A lot of my students staying home. Yeah. Anyway, I personally think it's overrated. You know, I talk about this in my other video. People are buying, you know, TP, toilet paper, stuff, and you know, a lot of shelves in the market, grocery store are empty and running out, and people are fighting over toilet paper. Yeah. You guys, I don't know what this, double bar or something. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, different part of the area of the park, they have these exercise bar for you to train and stuff. It's nice, man. What a great day. Such a beautiful day. That's Mission Peak right there in the back. If you guys don't know, highly recommend you guys go up there if you haven't been there before. It's nice. Currently covered by a cloud, you know, so it's nice. Let's keep going. You got yourselves a push-up bar right here. You could do some push-up right here. Oh yeah, so I've been missing. So that's a baseball park right there. If you guys couldn't tell, baseball. You got soccer right there. Behind me right there, if you guys could see on the hills, there's a Nile sign. Nile is actually the town, used to be the town in Fremont, I guess. I don't know if that's what they call it. Used to be, I don't know, I guess their own city. They have a downtown Nile there. They have let's see, a museum there. Yeah, anyway, you guys probably could look it up. So that's a dog park right there. You got small dogs and big dog enclosure. And I don't know what that is. Maybe a push-up. I used this before for push-up and balance beam or ball. Dog shelter. So those two people behind it, that building is a dog shelter. It's open for all, so you could go in and you don't have to make an appointment. You could just go in and check out the dog. It's free. Of course, adoption you have to pay. Let's keep going. That's a police station, Fremont main police station, and behind here is Fremont Library. That used to be a skateboard park, but they moved actually. So that has to be a skateboard park, but they moved it to where the water slide is at. Earlier I showed you guys. Here's another mini playground for the kids, another parking area and there's a recreational community center right there to host party or anything like that over there. And they also use that for election poll. I actually volunteered there before. And there's a bathroom right there, another picnic area. This is actually newly added, and you got yourselves a water fountain right here. So, and we are back to the main parking lot. Let's see. Right now it's 20 minutes into the recording, so it roughly take about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to ride around the Lake Elizabeth. It's not really big, but of course if you're walking it'll take some time. But if you're riding your bike, it's pretty short. I don't know what kind of bird are these. Doesn't have a tail, couldn't fly. Or I don't know if they fly. They might. No fishing. Okay, so this is the deck, or yeah, where you rent out boats and stuff like that. It's not open at this moment. I think it opened during summertime. I don't know the price. Hello, pigeon. Ooh, I used to have pigeon back in China. Well, not me, my cousin have a lot of pigeon. He used to raise pigeons, so I kind of hang out at his house a lot. Every Saturday or Sunday early in the morning, you get people doing meditation and Tai Chi at that picnic area, and you get some elderly playing music right here. And each of these tables have checkboard pieces. This snack bar open during summer only. You could get some ice cream and stuff like that, drinks. Yeah, so there's a lot of picnic area. Earlier I mentioned that there's a Lake Elizabeth, I mean the senior center is that. You got to reserve it to have your picnic and stuff. That's a restaurant right there. Yeah, let's see what else I'm missing. That's pretty much it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Oh my god, it's hard to record with only one hand. I don't know if you guys can see me. We are in my parking area right there where my car is at. So right now it's 23 minutes into the recording. Leave a comment. I hope you guys like my introduction of Lake Elizabeth, located in Fremont, California. And if you guys haven't been there, definitely come check it out. It's a nice area. Today is Monday. The reason why it's pretty dead is because of the coronavirus. A lot of stores are closed. Safeways are open, grocery store, but library, Fremont, Alameda Library in Santa Clara, I think all nationwide maybe are closed library. I tried going this morning, but it's closed. So yeah, and what else is closed? Starbucks is closed. You know, a coffee shop is closed. So yeah, a lot of places closed. Leave a comment on what you guys have, any suggestion on what video to show you guys. I hope you all have a great day like me today. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, so I hope you guys all have a great day and come out. Definitely get some fresh air. I'm glad that a lot of people are still coming out and enjoy the day and get some fresh air and not get you know, dragged down by the news and the coronavirus stuff like that. It'll be over soon. It's going to be a part of the history. Alright, that's it.